Welcome inside the State Champs Sports Network studios for another edition of State Champs at the State Finals. My name is Lorne Plant, and this production is fueled by Lawrence Technological University. College basketball recruiting is as competitive as it gets, but how do you know what school is the best fit? Let me tell you this. We've worked very closely with Lawrence Tech for over a decade. You will never be lost in the shuffle here. All student athletes live on campus, small class sizes, so every professor knows you personally. The basketball program is ready to blow up. D2 level NAIA athletics right here in Oakland County. Recruit yourself at l2athletics.com. All right, guys, this is the 2021 Boys Basketball State Championships. It was a COVID crazy tourney, but we got through it. And in the end, had some really great state finals games. We had a single performance for the ages, and it's always great to see some first-timers. Programs finally getting a chance on the biggest stage. That was definitely the case in Division IV. That's where we begin. I'm Lorne Plant, and we begin our finals coverage at the Breslin Center for the Division IV Boys Basketball brouhaha between the PSL's Detroit Douglas Hurricanes and the Alliance League champs from Wyoming Tri-Unity Christian. The defenders' first crack at a crown in 8 years, this their 9th finals appearance. Douglas in their first finale, the city's last hope in 2021. The Hurricanes have a Division I recruit in the 6'10" big man Javante Randall, the drive, and the kiss off the window. Tri-Unity Christian with 4 state titles in their history, living up to the name the Defenders here as the junior Brady Titus with great anticipation, the steal turns into the easy lay-in. Tri-Unity disposed of Rudyard in the semis by 18 to get here. Titus spots James Erdmans, who finishes off with the jumper. Unity Christian up 12-11 after the first. Second quarter, and Tri-Unity again controlling the flow. Titus once again drawing 2 jerseys. The wide-open senior Austin Treese drains the triple, his first of 2 in the game. Douglas defeated Mount Pleasant's Sacred Heart by 19 in the semis. They respond next possession. Pierre Brooks, the second, the Mr. Basketball finalist, throws it over top a handful of defenders to the waiting Alexander Wiltz for the bucket. Brooks playing on the floor he'll operate on in college. Michigan State, final moments of the half, and he'll connect from the logo at the buzzer. He shot that one from Okemos. Douglas went up 22-19 into the dressing room. Douglas looking to continue that momentum. Brooks getting creative with a quick pass down low to Malik Smith for the score. And it was that man Titus almost single-handedly keeping the defenders within striking distance. The pull-up is flush. But Brooks is next level. The masterful steal. He's set for takeoff. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Canes expanding on their lead up 36-27 after 3. Into the last stanza now. Hurricanes hungry for more. Demond Tiggs led the team with 8 defensive rebounds. Here on offense, finding the gap to Brooks and 1. Tri-Unity down by 10, but in no means waving the white flag. Titus feeds the 6'3" junior Aiden Declan for 3. Time winding down. Douglas vying for insurance. The senior Randall with the throwdown. Double-double, 15 points, 10 boards for the senior. And for the first time in school history, Detroit Douglas claims their first state championship as they defeat Wyoming Tri-Unity Christian 47-41, the final.
It feels great, honestly. Like, me and my team, we've been through a lot. Like, during the summer, during the pandemic, we just been working our butts off. And we've been in the gym early mornings, at lunch, after school. We just been working. And it really paid off.
It's a great feeling to win the state championship on your home floor where many of legends have played at, Magic Johnson, Steve Smith, just to name a few. There's great players that came through this gym, and for me to come here early and get adapted to the gym early and win the state championship is a great feeling to have.
Yeah, our kids just work so hard. A lot of them have different circumstances that they're dealing with. And just even with the pandemic, our season being cut short last year, the guys have just been through so much. And just having the opportunity to play this year meant so much for us. And that was our goal, was to play and have some fun And as the season progressed, we're like, hey, we're pretty good. We might can make a run at this thing. So, yeah, it's a big moment for us, yeah.
Leave everything on the court. Leave everything. What's up, 3 family, 6 steps on 9. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got a lot of people that are pulling for you guys. What's our motto? We want to be us. Be yourself, do what we do, okay? And we're going to be just fine.
I'm Ryan Slocum at the Breslin Center for the Division III boys basketball state title game between 19-0 Iron Mountain and top-ranked Beecher. Bucks coach Mike Williams trying for his 6th championship since 2012, but it's the Mountaineers moving in front early. Jurgen Kleiman lays it in. Iron Mountain took a 3-point lead. Beecher turns up the defense from there. Talon Muldrew pokes it away. Keon Menefield then takes it in for the score. The Mountaineers had no answer for the Bucktown press. Beecher forced 20 turnovers. This time, Muldrew with the dime to Menefield. That capped a 13-0 run. Beecher led it 16-8 after 1. Kleiman was almost single-handedly keeping Iron Mountain in it, scoring 10 of his 12 points in the first half. But the second quarter belonged to Menefield, who went into sicko mode, showing off a handle that even Kyrie Irving would have to recognize. The senior pulls up at the free throw line, double clutch, and 1. I thought the And One mixtape tour ended years ago. He was just getting started. Keon wasn't in his bag. He was the bag. The entire UP couldn't stay in front of Keon. Mr. Basketball finalist Foster Wonders takes a shot. Same result. Step back Shaq. Menefield outscored Iron Mountain by himself in the first half, 20-19. Bucktown led it 38-19 at the break.
They're going to have to come get us and guard us. They're going to have to play championship basketball if they want to win this championship. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
That's all I got for you, baby. Let's keep going.
And it was more of the same in the second half. Wonders averages 34 points per game. He didn't score in this one until 2:36 left in the third. He would finish with 13 points. Beecher would lead by as many as 34. The sophomore Robert Lee puts on his jammies. The Bucks shot 62% from the field. Carmelo Harris scored 16 on 6 of 8 shooting, but it was Menefield's night. The senior dropped 37 as Beecher beats Iron Mountain 75-47 for its 9th state championship in school history, which is tied for 2nd all time.
He's either the most underrated player or the best player in the state of Michigan, period. I don't know anybody that wants to guard him. I don't know anybody that wants to get in front of him. I've talked to college coaches that haven't recruited him, and I told them they're crazy. And I just told him, I said, remember, you didn't recruit Monte Morris either. I said, so you're making a big mistake.
This the biggest, state championship game. So, I had to be locked in, focused, and once the first shot went in, I've been great ever since after that. Last year got took from us, so, we have to win it this year. I can do this for, JTE, they didn't get one last year, so this year I dedicate them for them. We have to be locked in and focused, play every game like a championship game.
It means a lot to me. That means I'm immortal right now because that championship is never going to be taken away from me. And it means I can tell my kids that I won one for Beecher.
I had to go to sleep with this, man. This is crazy.
If you're a high school athlete with the dream of playing college sports, Lawrence Technological University wants you to recruit yourself. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports, including its newest additions, competitive cheer and dance, esports, women's hockey, and men's and women's track and field. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
We started this year with the Last Dance idea.
because this was the last go around for you guys that have competed. We have been able to write 23 chapters in that book. Today's the 24th chapter. This is it. This is it.
I'm Ryan Slocum at the Breslin Center for the Division II Boys Basketball State Title game between Battle Creek Penfield and 19-0 Grand Rapids Catholic Central. The Panthers not a bit intimidated by their undefeated opponents. Luke Davis glides to the hole for the first points of the game. The Cougars can do that as well. The sophomore Caden Brown threw 3 defenders off the window. They were tied at 13 after 1. And they continued to trade baskets in the second. Brown threw traffic to the rack again. Not to be outdone, Davis gets around Brown for a fancy finish of his own. He scored a team-high 17. Then, with a minute to play in the half, Jack Kaczynski stops and pops for 3 plus the foul. He would complete the 4-point play and flip those numbers around. They're tied at 31 at the break. Penfield still getting inside in the third. The shortest guy on the court, Aiden Burns, with the putback and 1. He scored 9, but like they've done all year, the Cougars come out of the locker room on fire. The freshman, Darrell Brooks, coast to coast. He had 10 points and 11 boards. Then it's Kaczynski. Quick trigger on the wing for another 3. The junior scored 18. CC goes on a 14-2 run, and they never looked back. Brown with the teardrop that drops through. He led all scorers with 25. Former Cougar and current Michigan State big man Marcus Bingham is loving it because GRCC goes on to win its first boys basketball championship in school history, completing the unbeaten season 77-54.
It feels amazing, you know. I love my guys, I love the team, I love all the coaches, and it just feels great to be able to come out and finish the season. This was our goal from the start, and it just feels great to come out and finish it how we wanted it to.
Yeah, so we have a pretty dominant football team, so it's good to get one for basketball, and our community is amazing. We just wanted to get it done for our guys, and I gotta give a lot of praise to Coach, man. Sometimes I don't think he sleeps. Walks in with an energy drink every day, so he wanted this one bad, so I'm glad we got it done for him.
Yeah, it was it's a blessing. It's a blessing to work with these guys. They put so much time in. All of our guys do, and you know, these 3 are all going to have a chance to play. They're all going to play at the next level. But to have kids like we have on our team that put so much time in really means a lot to us.
Quality shots, quality speed. Make sure we're making crisp passes. Make sure we're focused on what we're supposed to do. All right, it's getting that game time though. You understand? Okay, let's go get out there and get over it.
There's no secret that we're here. There's no secret why we're here. We're supposed to be here. We know why we put in the most work. We work the hardest, you know. We train the hardest. We practice the hardest. We believe the most. Okay, we got the most faith. We're supposed to be here, friends.
I'm Lorne Plant, back for the Division I boys basketball finale. 2 top 10 teams in the state meeting on the floor, number 7 Grand Blanc, and our number 2 team Ann Arbor Huron. Bobcats searching for its first state title. Same goes for Huron, although the River Rats danced in the title tilt back in 2011. Grand Blanc came in 14-2. Only losses to number 1 Orchard Lake St. Mary's and number 19 Flint Carmen Ainsworth. Bobcats avenged that loss to St. Mary's in the quarters. Early action. The 6'4 senior Andre Ridley collects and hands to the super sophomore RJ Taylor, who hits from beyond the arc. River Rats, a perfect 20-0 coming in, knocked off De La Salle to advance to the championship. The senior point guard Devin Womack drives to the cup for 2. The River Rats can hurt you in a variety of ways. Tyson Edmondson with a great no-look drive and dish to Kingsley Perkins. Unquestionably one of the leading candidates for Mr. Basketball next year, Grand Blanc's Ty Rogers is a man among boys. He lets it fly from behind the long line, score knotted up at a dozen after 1. The 4-star recruit Ty Rogers showing off his passing prowess as well. Taylor, another triple. River Rats' strength is they have depth. Womack with the stutter step and serving up the 6-man senior Jack Denhouter, who delivers. Grand Blanc responds. Taylor with the nice lob pass inside to the 6'3 sophomore Tamonte Boyd. The slick put away. He came off the bench to contribute 12 points and 7 boards. River Rats rely on their men inside to do the dirty work when necessary. Brandon Rawls' shot won't go. Perkins with the putback and the foul. Score stayed level at 24 aside into the break. Third quarter time, and the Lake Superior State signee Womack staying hot as he eyes a long jumper. He led Huron with 18 points. Now the Bobcats were Class B runners-up in 1952. That's how long the Grand Blanc faithful had waited for another shot at the state hardware. Boyd to the basket inside. Time ticking away before the final frame, and the 6'4 Rogers with offers from the likes of Florida State and Houston. Ty had 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Huron only up 1, 30-29. Rats looking to extend their lead. Rejection by Perkins in transition. Julian Lewis finds the speedy Womack once again. River Rats by 2. Back and forth we went. Taylor maneuvering to Josh Recksteiner for a clutch tray. Bobcats back in the lead. Grand Blanc finished the game on a 10-2 run. Huron with the desperation attempt, but the rock will find its way to Amonte Allen Johnson, who delivers the dagger. Grand Blanc ran the gauntlet in the final week and wind up with their first state championship. Final score, 45-36.
Feels amazing, man. It's an unreal feeling just to be able to bring this to the community and, like you said, to the school, hanging them banners up. Grand Blanc wasn't really known as a basketball community. It was a real big golf and football, so just changing that around is big for us.
I'm just so proud. I mean, it's just shout out to everyone last year on the team that we had the same goal, but got cut short. I've been staying in constant contact with all the seniors last year, and we're just doing it for them, doing it for the people that couldn't do it in the past and that fell short in the past. We did it for them.
Once again, your 2021 Division I MHSAA boys basketball champions, the Bobcats of Grand Blanc High School.
It means everything to us in this community. For us to kind of, for us to be able to create some history and create a legacy for the community of Grand Blanc is just a blessing. Our guys put in a lot of work, and it paid off for us. It paid off for them. So, I'm just very proud for them.
Huge props to all of our finalists this year. Win or lose, everyone did it with class. It was an excellent weekend. With a mid-April end of the season this year, hoops is going to get going again before you know it. And State Champs will be there to cover it all as we've done since the fall of 2002. I'm Lorne Plant. Thanks for watching. State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships available in all sports. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Detroit Medical Center's physical therapy and sports medicine pros. Do you have a sports injury, or are you just looking to take your game to the next level? Go where the pros go. Visit dmc.org/gamechangers.